Yeah, baby, what's going on, good people? It's your boy B3, aka the Kush Motivational Speaker, and you already know I have two more wonderful guests who I've been really trying to get on this show. So I hope you guys are ready for the flight, because I am. Man, and we're back. Welcome back to Zero Gravity, y'all. So guess what? I told you I had two people who I'm really juiced about. Please, ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause for P&T of DaBaykery. Yeah, baby. Thank you, ladies, so much.
For sure.
Heck yeah, I really appreciate y'all time. I hope y'all didn't get lost trying to get up here.
Oh, no. No. Yes. Well, we from here, though. You know, Vallejo's just a big circle.
That's true.
You keep going, you'll find your way.
It's a big, little, small town.
Yes, it is. That it is.
So I got to ask you, ladies, so how was it, opening up the business, starting it up from scratch?
I mean, it's scary, really, because of the unknown. We black, we women, and it's like, wait, what? You have to really stand behind your product. You have to have that confidence to even do it. So I would say it's empowering in that sense, to feel like you have something that's so good that you're willing to, take that leap and do that entrepreneur thing, for sure. How you feel about it?
Oh man, what I say earlier? We ain't never getting fired again. You feel me? Like,
Right.
But it's just really like, really having somebody that you can trust. Like, you feel me? If it wasn't anybody but her, I don't think I would be feeling so just empowering just to go forward and, break out on my own and do something like this. Breaking out into a field that wasn't even tapped into like that. It was tapped into, but I don't feel like out here so much. And in this field, yeah. For example.
And especially our demographic.
Yeah. So, yeah. That's how I feel.
So what made you, how did we go into the whole cannabis infused stuff? Like, what made you go that route?
Just being in it. I've been in it for a long time. I mean, yeah, she got me smoking for the first time, like around 15, 16. But, as far as like actually seeing the cultivation of weed and seeing it in this, raw form, that was like, I was 18, 19. Mom had a close friend that lived in Upper Lake, and she had like acres of land, and she would just grow all over that thing. And she just had weed on weed on weed, and I'd never seen anything like that in my life. And so she had so much, she just burned it in a bonfire. Like, I'm it just hurt my heart. I'm like, wait, whoa. I'm like, what are you doing? After we've been hustling for dub sacks and these schoolhouse sacks, come on now. What are you doing? So, I was like, I'll take it off your hands, I'll take it, so I'm shoving it in these garbage bags, stems and all, it's on the vine and everything. And, for weeks, I'm just smoking and trimming and, plucking and just, playing with it. And, fast forward to me turning 20, and we started frequenting the cannabis clubs more. Back when it was popping with Greenwell and Red Dog Green, and
you brought
Greenwell was the place, boy.
Y'all don't remember Greenwell. Y'all not really from Vallejo.
Tell them powder, okay? Because that was the clubhouse.
That was the clubhouse.
For those that didn't know, they had the slushies, they had the popcorn, they had the jukebox. You could play games up in there.
Smoking there.
Chill. It was so chill, and like we loved Greenwell. We loved it. So, which that's where the slushies, was inspired by. Yes, definitely. I had to make them my own. Shout out to Greenwell for sure. But anyhow, yes. Where was I? them strawberry
skip
cookies
up.
is kicking in.
Yeah.
Oh yes, my 20th birthday. Yeah, when because Red Dog, they was making them.
That's good. That's good promo. You see, DaBaykery.
Yeah. I believe Red Dog though, they was the first ones that was making food. Like they had pizza and stuff. I never really tried it because I was, you know, it weirded me out a little bit. Like, you know, weed and food. I was like, what? Like, nah, I don't know. But anyway, the guy that worked there, my mom was cool with him. She gave him some trims, you know, and was like, oh yeah, you know, my daughter's birthday.
That's what I'm talking about.
He made the ice cream birthday cake, and I was like, "Wait, whoa!" You know, that blew my mind. Yeah, and that was my first time, like, you know, really indulging with, you know, edibles, and I was like, you know, like I could do this because, you know, I cook, like, you know, and I learned how to make the butter, and it's been on ever since. Like, we was making grilled cheese sandwiches, and you know, just throwing it in some cup noodles or top ramen or whatever. Like we was putting butter on everything, me and my boyfriend.
Oh my God,
everything.
That sounds good too. I'm not even gonna lie. Just, you know, I've always wondered how it was because we all mainly see sweets when you start getting into the more you know savory stuff. You're wondering, will it hit as hard? Will it do what it's supposed to?
Yes, the answer is yes.
Yes.
No question. Yes.
So I gotta ask the both of you. So, how did y'all come up with the name DaBaykery?
Oh yeah, well, collective effort. We brainstormed a lot, but it ended up being, you know, we baked goods. You getting baked when you eat these things. We from the Bay, you know. It's history from there.
Yeah. But to answer your question, she came up with the name DaBaykery. But yes.
But when you like it, that's the stamp. Because if she don't like it, it's not happening.
Right.
So yes, and I definitely liked it.
But you did the logo. You did the creative part.
Did the logo.
And she did the.
Once again, collective. Like everything with our business have definitely been a collective thing. Like you know, I might see it and you know my heart pounding and I like it, but if she be like or she don't say nothing. Oh yeah, no, we'll scratch that. We'll just go from scratch.
Yeah, but when we both twinkling, we like, oh, yep, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's a team.
Yeah.
Teamwork makes the dream work. That's true.
Definitely.
I love that. See, we need more. People keep forgetting you need a team.
Yeah.
You need a team. You need a team for stuff like this.
For sure.
So now I have to ask, what are your favorites that you guys sell? You know, they may, even if they're not the bigger, you know, the biggest selling on the platform, it's just something y'all like.
Okay.
In particular, what do y'all?
Okay, well, if in edibles, if we're talking about just the Edie's.
Edibles and drinks. I keep forgetting we got both.
We
definitely got both.
We versatile. But if we're just talking about edibles, then I would go with the sweet potato pie cheesecake. And that was just because, you know, it was a shock to everybody. Me too. I was shocked myself. Like, you know, you know, the creative mind over here sent me the video and was like, make this. You can make this. And I was like, all right, you know. Of course, I had to use Mama's sweet potato pie recipe. Shout out, Mama. That thing, banging, girl.
Thank you, Mama.
So she, you know, she walked me through it, and then you know, I definitely had plenty of trials and errors with the cheesecake, but I've perfected that because I made it so many times. Now I can make it in my sleep. So that was easy. But anyway, you know, put them together, and even made somebody a believer. Didn't like sweet potato pie, but now they was like, oh, okay, I mess with it now. Mess with it now. Like, okay, yeah, we got video, proof.
Yeah.
From the whole, I don't like it. I don't mess with that. I don't mess with that. And it was
video.
Oh no, this right here.
We got video.
They was dancing with it.
Singing with it.
Yeah, you might have to.
Said, let me run another piece.
We might have to
get another piece.
So I can just have a little glimpse of it in here.
Real,
I need to
real.
Make sure to send that to us.
Real.
We got to see that. That's gonna be funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then what about the drink portion?
Now, drinks are actually my personal favorite. I'm on this tea heavy, but ever since I made this homemade whipped cream, because I've dabbled in the canna milk and the canna cream, if you want to call it.
Back up. You said whipped cream?
Whipped cream, yeah, that I made from scratch. Now, let me tell you something, because remember when we first made the whipped cream, we was doing it real old school. I mean, I'm talking about
with the heavy
metal bowl in the freezer, and the whisk, and the whole this. Okay, Tag, you're it. Get in there, do it right. But then we got hip. And we got the hand mix. Like, all right, now we shouldn't be sweating trying to make whipped cream, okay? Right? Then we got even faster though, because you got to invest in yourself.
You definitely do.
Invest in yourself, people.
Invest in yourself, y'all.
Whipped cream dispenser changed the life. Oh my God! Oh my God! You put you mix it up a little bit. Anyway.
Well, no.
Changed my life.
Whip the
thing, right?
Here we go.
And you got that hot chocolate, boom, bang, bang. Get your little can of milk from the bakery.
See, coming soon.
Coming soon.
Coming soon, y'all.
But yeah, that whipped cream hit.
What about you, T? What would you say is probably a favorite of yours?
Everything. Everything.
If that isn't a real businesswoman.
But anything new that we have, like, these cinnamon cookie rolls, like
Yes.
anything. Yeah. We got, she did like a cream light cookie 2 weeks before this with a snickerdoodle. And what was that on top of that?
Yeah, the buttercream frosting.
Yeah, she did that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And,
from what I heard, the man appreciated it.
He definitely did.
He loved it.
And
he messed around.
Tell him.
Oh, I ate too, because it was so good. I ate too. Oh, yeah, all right. He said, no, I should have just ate one. Yeah, you should have. Because now you don't know what you're doing.
See,
he wanted to go to the moon, and he went there.
That's what he said. He wanted to go to the moon. I said, well.
Take me there.
It's the coming back part.
That's
right. You can get there now. That trip back is rocky.
Be sore trying to get back.
Amen. Like, damn, how am I hungover? I didn't drink anything.
And didn't drink a thing.
And then what about the drink portion wise?
It would have to be the Kool-Aid that we came out with last summer. We came out with a edible Kool-Aid. All flavors.
I can't deal with y'all.
Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
You just say cool. You say Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
See, I should have known you was up on something when you said the slushies. Now you got Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all was wrong.
Yeah, but we're very seasonal. Like, once the season ends, we don't sell that product no more.
Because
We're
people
into
still
the
asking
next
me
season.
about these slushies, and I'm like,
It's not
catch
summertime.
me when the sun's out.
It is raining. It's
Like,
cold.
it's cold,
We
bro.
got tea
still
and hot
want
chocolate.
slushies.
That's it.
And somebody, and people make me mad too because they hold on to stuff. Why is somebody, because Kitty called me the other day, can she still drink this slushie? I'm like,
No.
I gave her.
Wow.
Throw it away.
Throw the whole slushie away.
Just throw the whole
drink
thing.
it, man. It's a slushie.
Why are you holding on? How much you want to bet they probably put it in their freezer? They probably,
Guess what?
I was going to say,
Put it
had
in-
this much
Oh,
left.
she put it in the freezer,
Had this
and
much
then she
left of it.
thawed it out. And
Excuse me. What's the shelf life of this slushy?
Today, drink it now.
Tell them, yes. Hello.
Now I ain't gonna lie, you can do a few days. You can do a few days because I've froze them and was able to get it back to the consistency or whatever. But I mean, it's better fresh. It's a slushie.
Exactly.
You don't go to 7-Eleven and get a Slurpee and save it. Do you? No,
Gone.
you're drinking it before you get home.
Already gone.
It's gone.
By the time you get home,
Don't be
you're at the
scared.
bottom.
Oh no, I know what happened. It was right before the pandemic, right? So they were like going
You
to get the
would
toilet
think,
paper, and they
You
were like,
can
"Man,
get
we better
more.
save this slushy
You can
because
get
you never know what's
more.
gonna happen."
I promise.
You never
Tell
know.
them.
Ice is
definitely
not
get more.
at risk of.
But hey,
Inflation.
that's also a sign of a good thing. That just lets you know how good your stuff is.
Yeah.
It's so good
Yeah.
that I'm going to do everything in my power to hold on to it.
Thank
Because
you.
I know I ain't got that much left.
That's the way to
I
look
like
at it.
that.
That's the
I
way to
like
look
that.
at
That's
it.
another way to look
Yeah.
at that because I know
And
I
I
only
ain't got $20
this
hot
much left.
dollars.
I'm going to just slide this in the freezer start taking it away like ice cream. Yep.
Oh, maybe it was so potent. It's like when I get the extra spicy Thai food, right?
Yeah.
And it's so hot I can't finish it.
I mean,
it just goes right back in the
I've
fridge.
heard that one too. Like a couple people, the lightweights, I like to call
it's just
them.
so
God
strong.
bless them. Couple sips. Woo woo. And he's like, okay, right?
No.
You know,
That's true.
someone
There are
can
some
have
lightweights
it
out there that
else.
sit there and be like,
And it's all right. Yeah.
We take you all.
Yes. Because
Everyone.
we can adjust. We can adjust. You know, just talk to us.
Yeah.
that's
Just
beautiful.
know.
See, it doesn't matter, big or small. They're
Yeah.
here to treat you
The
all.
lightweights, the
Remember that.
heavyweights, the in-betweens.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta
Got
like
your back.
Just contact us, and that's really us that you're contacting, and we'll let you know, sip slow
Yeah.
if need be.
Sip slow. You heard that? I like that. Sip slow. Sip
Work.
slow.
Works.
I
Right.
do.
And something else like we were talking about earlier, you see how they said this is really them. So we were talking about bots earlier. This is really them, y'all.
Yes.
This is really them. There is no
Well, me.
Yeah, you talking to her. You talking to her.
this is the
Talking
one
to her.
this is the one at the business side. This is
Social
this is
media
the,
marketing
This is the
manager.
artist in the kitchen.
Definitely.
Artist in the business,
Say it.
artist in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Remember that. Whip.
For y'all.
So
Shoot.
I have to ask y'all, like, so I gotta get a little serious on y'all because I'm having too much fun with y'all right now.
Okay.
So you know how we was talking earlier about, there's social media, there's always haters, there's always somebody with a negative opinion. So on that note, what are some of the biggest misconceptions people have said about the business, or that they think about the business?
Well, I always say, we don't sell drugs. Okay, this is
No drugs.
no drugs. All right,
Straight up.
there's all kind of stuff out there. I know, with the fentanyl and the, what is it, Percocets and the
Percocet.
Molly and all that.
Molly.
This ain't nothing like that. We growing this stuff in our own backyards. This is straight herbs from the earth, from God to your table. But anyway, we are buying these, fresh products from the grocery store. We are in our own kitchens, really, our own sweat and blood. But not really.
Not real.
Just
not real
figure of
blood.
speech, not literal blood, but we really working hard to, make y'all good stuff. And it's microdosing is a thing,
Yeah.
You don't have to eat the whole thing at one time, and give it a minute to settle in, just ease it, like she said, slow.
Slow.
If you're unsure, you don't have to just gobble it down. Microdosing is okay. But I just think they kind of just lump it in with weed, like, it's, they have that negative connotation, which I don't feel like necessary. What you think?
What about you, T?
No, okay. That we have a shelf, like that these products are sitting in, in the shelf somewhere. Like our main thing is that we want you to order it. As soon as you order, within 3 days, we're trying to get it to you. Like she's baking it. We're sending it to you. Like,
We're not mass producing.
We're not mass producing. We're not keeping it in the back. We don't want it.
Right.
So,
right.
so please,
Yeah. Unless it's like event, or we're rolling out something new where we want to promote, and we we go
Right.
passing things out for donation or whatever. That's different. But typically we're not just making a bunch of stuff just to have it sit and wait. We don't have a stand. Unfortunately, we don't have a truck that we rolling out. Because somebody did ask, like, where are you guys located? I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. It's not clear. Okay.
No.
We're
It's
not
coming
a
soon.
store.
We're
We
not
don't
a
have a brick
store.
and mortar, unfortunately, yet. But, just online ordering. We
No
take
yet.
special
yet.
requests, so everything that you see is just not all you get, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I've made somebody a big birthday cookie, 11-inch birthday cookie cake. It's just ask. I could hook you up with something.
Exactly.
You never know.
Oh God. that
It's
sounds
so it's broad what we can do. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. We could take it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they brought us some goodies. I can already tell you. I think I might. I'll keep looking at these cinnamon cookies that she brought. And,
Yeah.
I love you, Jay.
If you like
We might have to
sweet,
fight.
Hey, listen.
It's like,
Listen.
hold on a
Yeah.
minute.
If you like
We
sweets,
might-
Hey,
let
just
me
remember-
say, like you say, they're a little
Just remember who lays their head in this house.
It's like you might have to fight for the. Oh, wait a minute. How many are in here?
There's 2 in each
oh.
box. I bless Joe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh God. Thank
So
you.
it's like, so it's that primal here that there's 2 cookies and we still got to fight over them.
Yeah.
Hey, look. I love you, Jay.
All right.
I got a brookie though.
Oh, pop that in the
Yeah.
microwave
You know,
please.
for a couple.
Shoot, I'm-
And
you know,
that's
just a little
another
10
thing.
seconds.
Please pop our stuff in the microwave.
Boom.
Don't just
If you know,
get it
yeah.
and eat
Unless
it
it's a
and
cold
then-
treat.
Well,
We do make
yeah,
cold
that
treats,
too.
but
I mean, not to
sometimes
say that we get bad reviews about, you know, you just
even when they
taking it
take
out
them
and-
down just
and
regular,
eating it,
they still like
they
it,
still
but
love them. But it just be like,
it's
dang, you know, just
you
one
get the
minute for a second.
experience,
Hey,
you know.
you want to know something cool about that? What you two said? This you probably. I don't know if y'all knew this or not, but when it comes to you know, medicinal treats and things of that nature, if you guys want to get that high a lot faster, warm them up. See, most people, I know it takes about maybe the average is about 4, maybe 5 hours for it to actually slowly but surely start kicking in, and then that's when you're like, oh. Or
Yeah.
sometimes the stronger it is, the faster it hits.
Yeah.
But the minute you warm this up, there is no wait time anymore. So yeah, they're not lying, y'all.
I
Put
didn't
this
know
in the
that.
microwave.
I didn't know that. That's
Heck
news
yeah.
to me.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. I'm
awesome.
just saying for a better
Yeah,
taste.
but better
Yeah.
everything.
That's a little trick for y'all from another cannabis lover to another.
Right, but
There
once
you
again,
go.
back to this guy who has issues with the smoothie and the shelf life. All right, we don't want to be heating this. I mean, the
No, right?
iced
No,
tea,
not the
iced
fleshy
tea.
Right.
people. That does not qualify. For
Yes,
this.
no.
Slush.
See, also we do, and the best part about this, she does have the warning
Nice.
right there.
Yes.
So that way we don't need to hear no nonsense. You see this bright ass red warning.
Right.
Yes. We'll definitely
Mm,
stick with
Exactly.
that.
I know that's another one of the like we was talking about, biggest misconceptions.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Right.
You see it.
Right.
Keep away from the kids.
And
Yeah.
the pets.
And the
Right.
pets.
And the pet.
Major key.
Yeah.
Because yeah.
Stop it.
And the pets.
Unless your pet is like,
Right? Unless your pet is just getting on your nerves.
Yes.
You know, take a piece.
Yeah.
You gotta take a piece. I bet you'll calm down now.
One day,
sure
one
will.
day we'll make something for the
We have
furry
definitely talked
friends.
about it.
Yeah, for the furry friends, the older furry friends. You know, that have
Makes-
pains and things.
Hey,
Yeah.
get there. Wink, wink. Get there.
Yeah.
So I also have another one for you. It's sort of similar to the last question, but a little different. It's more like this time, since you've opened up your business, I know there's a lot of difficulties, and I'm talking about real difficulties. So you know, things that you two have had to deal with because of the business. So what are some of the difficulties that you two have had to deal with so far?
Well, really, it's kind of a spinoff of the the shelf life matter,
Shelf
because
life.
you know we make stuff and nobody buys it. We're like, well, you know, hello. So marketing and being able to get it out there, circulating the brand enough to where we can, make a profit and not, lose out, because we, whatever we make, we do invest it back into, we don't spend the money, we don't pocket it ourselves. Everything is back into the brand of trying to make it better packaging, better product, better quality, all that good stuff. So we try. So that's the most difficult part for me is, the losing the profit of, because we don't like to sell old stuff, and
Right.
if I have to throw it away, it's like, oh, man, I make.
Why? It's like,
Yeah, it's
eesh.
like, man, and I, when
go
I know
bad
it's
and stuff,
good,
right.
I know it's good. It's just getting it out there,
About you, T.
It would just be,
all the legalities.
oh, okay, well, yeah, we can go there. We can go to the legalities of it and just it being just
cutting through that red tape.
a hard. But I would just say, like, even with us being out there, when we're trying to promote it, it's like, THC. What's THC?
Oh, that kills me. Oh, that kills me. Oh my gosh.
Weed. Like, who wants to degrade it all the way to that?
Yes,
Like,
yes.
now
Yeah,
you're
and then
damn
the
near
people,
feeling like
I got probation. I can't be doing that. I'm on parole. Like, my God.
I got work tomorrow.
Right.
I got the P test. I didn't ask you all that.
Just
I
a simple. No,
Yes or
thank
no?
you.
Yes or no?
No, thank you. I ain't got to know all your personal business now.
yeah, no.
Okay.
We've had that plenty of times. Another thing, I mean, for me, would just be like the new ageness of it. Like, now that we have to be on social media, you have to promote so heavy on social media for your brand to be known per se.
Yeah.
And it's kind of annoying to be from an older standpoint and kind of the cuff of the age of where you were still out there. You're
lemonade
branching
stand.
out with the people. You're getting that, and we could be better on that as well. Like we're known, but not that known. Like
because we did get a lot of love on our promo tour. We go out and do them donations and just be out there with the folks.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, I didn't even know you guys were here. They light up when they see us now.
Sure
When they see us coming. But it's like as soon as we go back in the house, it's cricket.
Right. Yeah.
And it's like, hell, it's raining. I'm not going outside.
No, seriously.
Yeah. Hell.
But that's about it. Like, yeah.
But no, I feel that though, and then within, this going into this, like I was telling people, this is something that not everybody can do. It takes a certain mental state in order to become an entrepreneur, because, or people, they'll take a couple bruises and then quit. Or some people, like I said, entrepreneurs will take them hits and take those as growing pains.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So not without getting too personal on without getting too personal, maybe give me like a schmidget or something, but what are personal challenges that you two had to overcome for going? And it's like, I had like my guy before, like I was telling you about my cheesecake guy, he had to go through, he was a little shy, but then he learned how to start speaking out.
Yeah.
Started getting money. And then another gentleman, he was feeling kind of insecure about a couple of things too, personally, and he had to branch out from that as well. So sort of the same standpoint with y'all without getting too personal, because I know you don't want everybody in your business.
Right. Well, there is the part about, being shy. I am more on the, timid side more so, believe it or not. But I'm just like, especially when it comes to this kind of, business, when, people, they have their, stigmas already and the stereotypes and all that. So that's hard, especially, because I work in the medical field. So, I'm like, you want to push it, but you don't want to really like be
too much.
But then sometimes you just got to throw caution to the wind, because it's like, more people eventually are getting on board, and it's more people than you think that are on board. Even, behind closed doors, they may act like they're not with it, but they really are, or at least intrigued. Interested, if you will.
Outsider looking in like, I wonder,
So it's really that balance, because, my family is all for it. They are all for it. Everybody is 420 friendly, we like to call it. But, then there's, other people that are not so much. And,
exactly.
That bothers me, but it is what it is,
My family.
I don't want to call anybody out, but it is what it is.
It's all right though,
but
it takes growing.
Yeah, because when we went down to the waterfront one time, and we were just setting up just randomly that day. We got a lot of love that day, and you remember that little girl that came up to us, and she was so knowledgeable about weed and cannabis and everything, because her mom was into it, and she just didn't, she was like, what, 7, 8 years old.
She was.
Very well spoken, and she just, was going, oh yeah, and I know that, and this, that, and the other thing. And we're like, wow, just, because you don't have to, shy the children away from it or anything like that. They know what it is, and you got to learn the health benefits. You only want to focus on the negative part, they just want to get high, but some people really need that for, anxiety, insomnia, cause stress, pain. I have a couple of, pain patients, whatever you want to call them, and they, really rely on it. Like, I'm in pain, I need, this edible or whatever.
I can speak on that, I mean, some of us are just trying to get by.
Right.
Some of us are just trying to be normal enough to feel good enough to go to work and take care of our families,
Yeah. We have veterans, PTSD, all of that, and it's helpful.
Yeah, it is.
What about you? What the difficulty that you had to overcome? because I know we all kind of share that one.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
in my situation, it was funny. I worked at multiple dispensaries, and then my family always used to downplay me. It wasn't until I worked at a certain dispensary is when I came home one day. It was Thanksgiving. Then out of nowhere, all of my uncles, aunties are like, "So where's the weed?"
Wow. Yeah.
I was like,
exactly.
"You was ragging on me for years,
Same.
but now we cool.
Yeah.
So y'all been doing this. So and then after that, then it kind of slowly, because it used to be, oh, that's the pothead of the family.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's the
Oh,
pothead of the family.
amen, brother.
That's the
That's-
pothead of the family.
Exactly.
We all know them. But then when it comes time for it, they'll be calling you not too long ago, or if you come to a family event, oh, you didn't bring any?
Right.
Right, yeah.
Thought you had some.
Yeah.
So, I love even though it is a little bit of, I feel like it's a little bit of it's a learning curve, but I feel like that's us growing up now, because they did, our uncles and aunts, they was doing that shit way before we.
Way before we.
Exactly.
And then they've grown. They had to put on a certain put a certain profile up because they raising us.
Yeah.
So they don't want us to feel that, oh, okay, this it nah. But now we're
They
grown.
see it coming up on the forefront now. And they're like, oh
Exactly.
wow, so it's
Yeah, because we're grown
Yeah.
now. So now they're more along. Now they're kind of like, okay, I can talk to you about this. You done lived your life.
yeah.
You're not like we would say, it was 18, 17.
Yeah.
You done lived your life now. You're grown. You're 20.
Exactly.
So I just went on a rant. My bad.
No, you're fine.
But what about, but you go ahead now. As I was saying, a difficulty you had to deal with.
I would say a difficulty that I'm still dealing with. Like I mean, that hasn't changed for me. Like for me, like people in my life, their focal point of weed is just still the same. Like so. But I mean, it is what it is for me. I mean, I personally don't care, because once I turned 21, I vowed to never feel no stigma towards weed ever again, just because of how I felt about it. Like, I've been smoking since I was, anyway. So it's like,
I like how she did that.
so it's like, for me, it's not a stigma. For me, it's not a personal issue. So all I can say is not a difficulty for me, because I don't make it a difficulty for me. I try to think of the positiveness of it, think of how now the world is catching up to my thinking.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, I just want to tap into that, to be honest. Like, I just want to get on the business side of that. Like,
Yeah.
and
work-life balance.
yeah.
Because
Work-life
that
balance.
Yeah.
when you work for yourself, it's like, yeah, you're on your own time, but you realize it's a 24-hour job. You're never really not working.
Yeah.
See?
And that's something that had to click in for you. Like, well, yeah, 'cause you're gonna sit up here and work 8 straight hours, 12 hours, however long your shift is for them, and then you got to get off and
Put that same.
Exactly.
same energy into what you're doing for yourself to be your own boss. And it's like, oh dang. So
You know what? I always think of it as the reverse. They always say, this is the side job. That's your real job. It's actually the other way around.
it's the other way
Exactly.
around.
It's the other way around.
Exactly.
That's your side job. This is
Wow.
your real job.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what a lot of people
Right.
tend to get that they get that confused a lot.
Yeah.
And with both of you seem to come from real strong backgrounds too. And I just want to ask, because being that means every once in a while we do have some and we don't. I mean, by mentors wise. So if you two, or you two individual, or even the same mentor, and if you've had one, who was it, and how do you believe they impacted your life?
I mean, well, I would be remiss if I didn't shout out my strong single mother that raised me and my 2 sisters. Yes, bless her.
Very much so.
I'm so sorry.
But
Very much so.
if we want to just, a mentor, I would say someone that's kind of like my mom's little sister is my older cousin, Onita. She's like a big sister to me. And, she's been a businesswoman for as long as I can remember. She owns her own daycare. She has a travel business. She's, has her own ministry that she's co-founded.
Oh.
And, you know, she's just awesome. You know, she like it, and it doesn't matter what, you know, any hardships that come her way or anything. She just always keeps it moving. You know, always has optimism, positivity for everybody that comes around her, and wisdom out the yin yang. You know, and she's never afraid to pass it on. Like she's always, you know, giving us gifts and seeds. You know, and she's always
Gems.
dropping them all the time. You know, so yeah, I would say her. Shout out to Anita.
Exactly. And
For me, I mean, of course, my family and many of my friends that, you know, always give me support and, you know, encouraging word or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They are very mostly important to me, but I wouldn't be here or sitting here if it wasn't for my best friend. Like, she's always going to be the anything for me. Like, that's it. Like, she's my business partner, my best friend.
emphasis.
And, you feel me? Like, yeah, she my baker, you feel me? Like, this my motivational speaker, you feel me? Like, I mean, yeah, like,
I like
it
that.
is what it is.
We rock.
Yeah.
That's actually
Solid.
Because that, you know, that actually leads into my next question, which I really like, is pretty much what inspires you? What inspires, you know, if you both have individual inspirations or if you both have the same inspiration, what helps you get up in the morning and be like, all right, I'm finna handle this today?
Yeah, I mean, I think we got similar aspirations that we, you know, and that's like breaking these generational curses, you know, and building a legacy. Like I don't have any children, but my godchild, you know, I want to, you know, for her to have something, my nephews, you know, for them to have something, you know, to call their own, and, you know, see us making moves on our own, be our own bosses, and, you know, eventually owning property and, you know, things like that. They need to see that.
They do.
You know, they need representation is everything. So, you know, we want that.
And then just piggyback off what she said, my daughter is going to always be my biggest inspiration. Like, I don't want her to have to work for anybody, so I'm going to work for anybody just so she don't ever have to. Like, whatever I, you know, make is always going to go to her future and, you know, make her be whatever woman that she wants to be. And, and my god dog. Oh my God.
I am a fur mom. Yes.
That's quite all right.
Yes.
That is quite all right.
Shout out Ali. Shout
out
Ali. Yeah. Yes.
And and my godchildren, excuse me, I'm a godmother to two beautiful young ladies, and I want them to be able to live the best life that they can as well. Like, all the ladies in my life and all the young children. Not even just the children that means most important to me, but we have things that we want to do for children of Vallejo. Like, you know, definitely want to touch on all this homelessness going around. And,
Oh, yeah.
Well, can I just say that you two are an inspiration in yourselves. I hope y'all know.
Oh, thank you.
You two really are. Because the thing is that, you know, like I said, not a lot of people can do this, but if they can do it, they can't inspire. They're used to being in the back. They're used to just putting in the work. But when you're able to educate, when you're able to teach others that this is something that they can do, you know, I appreciate that from the both of you. And speaking of that, is there any advice you could give to some of those new business owners out there? Because I can tell you right now that I've learned from now that it can be 16-year-olds to 55 to 60-year-olds watching us right now, learning from you two. So, you know, what's some advice you could give some of these people out here?
I mean, don't give up, number one, you know, because it's so easy to, you know, and just because today wasn't a good day don't mean tomorrow won't be a great one. You know, you never know. And if something's not working, you know, fix it. Do the research, you know, just do the work. Ask some questions, get clarity, you know, and network is the best work. Sometimes it is who you know and who you talk to. Sometimes you never know an opportunity until you open your mouth. And I had to learn that, you know, the hard way. Like, you know, just you know, talk. Just say something. You know, you never know who's going to be with it or who has some knowledge to give you.
Exactly.
Never stop learning, ever.
Yeah.
stop learning.
That keeps coming up often. Never stop learning. That keeps coming up.
Yeah.
What about you?
Constructive criticism isn't the wrong criticism. I think it's the hardest thing to hear is what you're not doing or how you could be better, but it's not always wrong. I want that to always be preached. And I would always say, what you call it? Business meetings.
Oh, yeah. Quality control.
Quality control.
I definitely think that's a good thing.
Yeah,
Like, you know, a lot of times, you know,
Touch base.
there's a lot of things that I've wanted to do that she's just like, no. And there's a lot of things that she just be like, and I'm like, no, girl, that don't.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Yeah, or we'll come up with ideas, and at the moment it's like it's not clicking. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Until it comes, you're like, oh, so that's what you were talking about. When I see it in a different light or coming from somebody else, whatever, and I'm like, oh, my bad, girl. That is a good idea. Let's do that. And vice versa.
And just one more thing. Like she said, don't ever give up. And a lot of times I've wanted to quit. There's a lot of times that I've wanted to give up my half of the business.
Yeah, and I told you, that's the process, man.
Shut up. And I'm like, I can't do this. Like, but don't never give up. Like, I've had to pray and, really dig deep and really try to understand what's the ending of it, not the hard parts of it, but the ending goal. Like, we just toasted up to this interview because I'm like best friend. Somebody looked for us, you feel me? And the whole time it was escaping me that this was a celebratory moment. I'm just like so nervous and so best friend, we gotta look good, we gotta do this, you feel me? And my mom had to make it be like, girl, somebody wanted to, check out y'all business. And I'm like, yeah, somebody really that, took the time.
Enjoy the moment, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
I feel that.
Yeah.
don't
And
miss
usually
the
I'm the stressor.
milestones.
Usually I'm the one that's all like anxious on high, but
Yeah.
the spirit was just like, I had a calm spirit. I was just like, you're all right.
Yeah.
Just enjoy yourself. I was like, have fun with it. That's just what
Yeah.
have fun, and I am. I'm having
Yeah.
a good
That's
time.
why we're
Have a
doing
great
it.
Thank
time,
y'all.
so
I'm
thank
having a
you.
great time. Woo.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. We
Yeah.
appreciate that,
Yeah.
love. The energy y'all brought in, that's the energy
Yeah.
you're supposed to
And
have.
this is us all the
you know?
time.
Yeah.
That's
This
the
is
energy
us.
you're supposed to have,
Yeah.
So I have also, I know we're creeping down, so I have to ask, what's next for you two? What's next for DaBaykery?
You want to start this one?
No, I guess.
EP?
Yeah, come on, yeah.
You so
Give
funny.
it to him.
We got many things that's coming next. You feel me? As far as DaBaykery,
Yeah.
she can speak on the other things, but as far as DaBaykery, we wanna get into events.
More, yeah.
We want to get into different types of food, like we said, the food, savory things
Right,
and things
yeah.
like that nature.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, please look us up. You
yeah.
want to have your cousin stop taking that walk around the corner and have them sit there actually at the event and enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
Here you go. You feel me? Have a
Tasting
nice little
parties.
taste. Definitely doing tasting parties.
Yes.
We're definitely gonna do it next
Ooh.
Because we
for the
have
promo
done them.
people.
We want to
that-
continue it going on. For
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Good
For the-
idea.
yeah, for
right,
the
right,
promo
right,
people.
right.
That so y'all look out for that.
Oh,
Y'all
yes.
definitely gonna be invited.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
just different things of that nature, and that's it for me.
Merchandise coming.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
for the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
with the logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't like flour, I do, so this is
Hats
mine.
and
Jay don't like flour.
I have not forgotten my roots though.
Yeah.
right, right.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is mine.
Definitely be looking out for that
Hats
merch
and
coming
such,
soon, and events, and
Yes, because we have
All
made
that
the bakery
thing.
our own.
yes,
Shout out to that. We got
yes,
something.
yes.
Yes.
And yeah, more to come on that.
And what
Be
you
on
got
the
to
lookout.
say?
Yeah. What else? What else you got?
What
to
are-
say?
Other business
well, we are dabbling in the travel. We are making our way into the travel business. Yes. Be
Ooh.
on the lookout for In the Clouds Travel. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a
Packages
minute.
coming.
Yeah.
Travel parties.
Hey.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Travel parties that we're gonna be doing. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, so we're
goodness.
trying to get some bake heads. You know, we need some people that's like, you know, with it. Shout
Yeah.
out. Like, just be like, hey,
We
I want
definitely
to
are
come to a
looking
party.
for-
And we'd be like, all right, come on through.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
Like,
Yeah, because if y'all haven't seen them, they've been making a killing. They have been making a killing around Vallejo, and then I can see you guys branching out and probably going out to a couple other places too, and just making a killing there too.
Yes.
I mean, I haven't gotten a bad review. You,
No.
Oh no, you ladies.
everybody's happy.
Yeah.
You
Like I
know,
said,
We want to
just
continue to
be
make more people happy.
Yeah.
Shoot, I got a hold of y'all. Like I said, I got a hold of y'all of a friend of a friend.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
I have
Word
to
of
find
mouth.
y'all.
Yes.
We
Thank
ain't
you.
selling nothing but smiles.
You know, and what's hilarious is everybody knows my tolerance is extremely high.
Yeah.
So for me to be able to get one of these and be like, yo, what's going on today?
Yeah.
I have to
Yeah.
say,
That's what's up.
Yes.
you know,
Yeah.
talk about what's new. They blessed us with some brookies.
Yep.
And then, like I said before, oh no, this right here, I might end up taking some of this before I go home.
See, this is why we started Zero Gravity, right?
Yes.
We just wanted to get the goodies.
Oh, I'm being greedy. I told him already. I'm just being greedy.
Roll cookies.
Yes.
So,
Chocolate chip.
and you know, on a serious tip, let me put these down because my hands are shaking because I want to open one. Let me go ahead and stop. But on a more serious tip, ladies, I just want to say that, you know, I appreciate both of you, you know, your time, your energy, and not only just for coming on the show, just your time and energy on making DaBaykery.
Oh, thank you.
You know,
Wow.
it is. It really is. I really appreciate you two because, like I said, not everybody can do this. It takes a real mental state for this. Some people go nuts. Some people lose their lives over trying to start their own business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
it's
it really is. And,
Yeah.
Or, you know, they just give up, you know, they give up on their dreams.
Yeah.
And like I started the show mainly because of people like you two.
Oh.
Is because with being able to have that energy, being able to have that push, a lot of people need that. A lot of
Yeah.
people need that motivation within the day.
Yeah.
Like there's something that I always say, but whenever I end it is with my boy Les Brown. You know, work harder on your dream than your job.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, I see that in you too, and I want to say that I see very bright things for you two in the near future. And I just say, don't forget about us.
Oh no.
when you guys get up there, you know,
Yeah.
please don't forget about us.
First.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, and I also see you two as motivation because I have 2 daughters myself, and you know, I see a lot of them in y'all too. You know, I know our age we pretty much are the same age, but it's just that what I mean by motivational wise, you know, I want to be able to have my daughters look at y'all as motivation. No matter what it is, it's still a business.
Yeah.
You're still running your own company.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just now starting to creep into women-owned businesses. We're just now creeping into that.
Yeah.
I want to see more of it,
Yeah.
Yes.
you know. And I just want to say, you two, thank you so much.
Well said.
Yes.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
Thank you two so much.
Yes.
I really appreciate y'all.
No.
You
No.
know,
We appreciate
I've said you to you many a times. We definitely appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you
Yeah,
for
it's an honor to be
you know,
even
to be
recognized.
here, yeah.
Because you, like I said, I'm like, you don't even know people know you. You know, like, in the house just doing your thing, you know. 'Cause, you know, you be posting stuff like, oh, dang, anybody even looked at that video.
exactly.
Whatever, all right, make the next thing. You know, some videos hit, some don't.
so
Yeah,
make
just
sure
keep it
to
moving.
make sure to give them your tags. Tell them, we got to tell them, man,
yeah,
before I have to say, I don't want to, but before I say goodbye to you two, I have to let people know how they can get in contact with you. As my boy Jason would say, if you can give us a little commercial. Of how,
This is your moment
this
right
is
here.
your moment.
Yo, this
Yeah,
is our
you give a
moment.
commercial on camera 3 right there.
You ready?
Okay,
You want to give them the
which one?
countdown? Camera 3 is ready.
Oh, this one. All right.
All right. 10, 9,
Just go. Just
8.
go.
You don't want to do them the countdown? You gave the countdown last time. All right.
Free.
Action.
All right.
All right,
Do
no,
it.
I'm gonna get you. Who is it this time?
Who's
Oh,
gonna do?
both of us.
VP.
Gonna do both of you? All right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep. You gotta get involved.
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
All right. Yes, we got DaBaykery here. Shout out to them. Well, to us.
Hey.
And find us on Facebook at DaBaykery.
DB_2726.
That's the Instagram.
That's the Instagram.
Yeah.
Our website is DaBaykery.com. That's DaBaykery. Okay, because we from the Bay. All right.
All right.
Oh God, yeah. I had to stay silent on that. Y'all gonna have to use that. Y'all gonna have to use that. Y'all gonna have to use that. That was good. That was good. That was good. I give
High
y'all that.
five.
Right. We
Yeah,
that
Dope.
right.
Y'all know
We didn't practice that at all.
Told you. Just excellence
Just
is
real
there.
good.
Now you see what I'm. Now you see why. Now you see why I picked y'all, right? So, with that being said, I just want to say thank y'all, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you for watching us. And like I said earlier before, work harder on your dream than your job. Good night, everybody.
You're